Okay. I think I got it fixed now. Little computer issues, but we're fine. So, I mentioned earlier, we're going to be flying to Charlotte. And I'm just going to do my whole cockpit preparation. Because why not, you know? We got the time for it. This is going to be kind of a short flight today anyway. Alright. Okay, engines 2 and 3. Okay, takeoff warning check. EIS panel setup, so traffic data, VOR. This one will be on Wixer all the way. Traffic data, VOR. We'll leave this one on terrain all the way, and then we're going to go over the plan on this. Weight and balance. Alright, so today's flight, I got my flight plan up over here. I'm going to be reading off these numbers on the flight plan as I go. Alright, so total payload for tonight's going to be, for my load sheet, 188.1. Wow. That's a lot. Okay. Fuel, we're going to need 100 pounds of fuel, 2,000 pounds for taxi. The trip fuel estimate's going to be 17,750. Alright, takeoff center of gravity is 26.9% Mach. Takeoff weight 478 and a landing weight 461. It's kind of heavy. Okay, that's alright though. So weight and balance is set. Now we're going to go over to the FMC and we're going to set up our IRS. So initialize IRS. Then we're going from Charlotte. So KCLT going to KSDF. The alternate is going to be Cincinnati, which is Covington. KCBG. Okay, our flight number tonight is UPS 2661. Our flight level tonight is going to be 300, which is kind of let's go 340. I don't. That's too low. All right, so we're gonna have a minus 41 average air temperature with a +9 tailwind component. Cost index of 40 tonight, which is really low. All right, so we can actually go up even higher than this. So we'll keep it at 340, but we could go higher. But it's kind of a short flight. Alright, so that's good. Okay, let's go to flight plan. So, Charlotte, we're expecting runway 18 left with the JoJo 5 departure. Let's see what else we got here. Ubim transition. So insert, and there it is. And then from there, we're going to go to LaFox. LAFOX. And from LaFox, we're going to pick up the Level 1 arrival with the LaFox transition. And I'm expecting the ILS 17 left at Lexi. Insert. There it is. Flight plan is in. Okay. We'll go back to map now. Minimum range. We'll deal with this discontinuity in a minute. So let's go to our takeoff performance. So we got a long runway here tonight. Let's take a look at the weather. So at Charlotte, the wind is 1305. Okay. Altimeter 299.4. Expect runway 18 left. Pretty basic weather here. Nothing fancy at all. Temperature 26. Got it. All right, and then the runway that we're going to be using tonight is 18 left. And if we look at our chart, that is a 8,700 foot runway. Okay, it's a little shorter than I thought. No problem. So let's go flex 40. Let's get a lot of power tonight. Flaps 20. Flaps 20 will be fine. 0. And the headwind component is going to be 4 knots. So 0 at -4. Outside air temperature is 26 Celsius. Alright, so 133, 158, 160, so 170 climb out speed, and the clean maneuvering is 249. Got it. Alright, so let's put takeoff over here, and we'll put the flight plan over here. IRS of FMC is complete. Cockpit preparation checklist complete. Final cockpit preparation. Fuel quantity. Alright, looks like we have enough fuel for the flight. 20.6 estimated. FMC is set and confirmed. Flap takeoff selector. Alright, let's go flaps 20 for this shorter than normal runway. FCP airspeed 250 is set. FCP heading. Let's take a look at our JoJo 5 RNAV departure. Let's go ahead and do our departure brief right now since we're already here. So, we're taking off from runway 18 left. Standard with minimum climb. Okay, no. There we go. Okay, 18 left, climb heading 183, then heading one. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna fly heading 183 at the departure, and then if we had ATC, they would vector us to Wades. But what we're gonna do is once we pass 1,260 feet, we're gonna go direct to Wades, and we'll fly that all the way out here. Okay, so 183. Initial altitude's gonna be 8,000 feet. We'll put that to 8,000 feet, and initial heading is going to be 183. Okay. FCP altitude set. Altimeters 29904. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Altimeter set and cross-checked. Auto brakes. Takeoff. Okay. B4 start pushback checklist. So status page, we're going to set it to engine, APU. Starting now. Doors and windows are all closed. Aux hydraulic pump 1 is on. And right now I'm going to go ahead and set up my throttle quadrant and my yoke. I have them kind of displaced on my desktop here so I can use the keyboard more. So I'm going to go ahead and get configured here while we wait for the APU to fire up. And you can watch the APU spooling up right there. Okay, there we go. I got all my junk set up here. APU is stabilized, and we have APU power available. So let's go APU power on, external power off, and we can go ahead and set the parking brake. Set. We can go ahead and pull the ground power unit and the wheel chocks. Beacon light is on. APU bleed on. Ignition B and push and start. Let's go ahead and do that now. Let's call for the tug.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Alright, we're going to do kind of a long push here. So we're going to push straight back here. And I'm going to push right onto the taxiway because I don't think there's a lot of traffic here anyway. Alright.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Alright. So let's take a look here. There's one aircraft on the runway, on the air. Okay, I see 2 aircraft here, so no big deal. I don't think this taxiway is going to be occupied for a while, so let's go ahead and push onto it. Alright, let's also get the CTAF frequency for, 5750. So let's do 5750 on the transponder. And CTAF for Charlotte CTAF. CLT 118.1. We'll go 118.1 here.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Alright, clear to connect. And let's go Unicom on this one. There we go. Okay, just waiting on the tug. Alright, let's take a look at the ground chart again here. So we're going to be pushing on to taxiway Charlie. We're over here right now.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Charlotte traffic UPS 26621 heavy. Push to start. Air cargo ramp onto taxiway Charlie, tail facing south, Charlotte. Okay, crew, clear for engine start. Let's do it. Starting engine 3. Button out, light on. Okay, rotation N2. Oil pressure. Alright. 15%. Fuel on. Okay, EGT. Fuel flow. Button in, light out. Starting 1. Button out, light on. In 2. Oil pressure's good. 15%. Fuel on. Fuel flow. EGT. Okay, good start on 2. Correction, good start on 1, starting 2. Button out, light on. In 2. Oil pressure. Okay, we got 15%. Fuel on. Fuel flow. EGT. Okay, good start on number 2. After start checklist. Engine and wing anti-ice not required. APU bleed is off. APU is off. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and get the spoilers armed, the flaps, and the stabilizer trim set to 6.4 aircraft nose up. Okay, that's done. So the way I had us pushed out tonight, we're basically right on the taxiway. We can taxi straight down and quickly get out of here. So that's kind of convenient.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Cool.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Alright, see you later. Okay, so we're going to take taxiway Charlie all the way. We're going to cross 2-3, and we're going to take off from Charlie. We're going to use the Charlie 11 intersection there. Alright. So just waiting on the ground signal. Okay, we got it. Okay, taxi checklist. Flaps and slats are flaps 20. Spoiler handle arm, stab trim set. Takeoff data. B speeds are confirmed as discussed. Takeoff briefing previously discussed. The radar is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Transponder TARA. Nose light on. Status page config. Taxi clearance. Charlotte traffic, UPS 2661 heavy, taxi to runway 18 left, get Charlie, cross 23 Charlotte. Alright, let's go. We're set. Get some power here. Alright, we're rolling. Let's check nozzle steering left. Check right. Brakes. Checked. Alright. Flight controls. Ailerons left, 3 green. Ailerons right, 3 green. Elevator up, 2 green. Elevator down, 2 green. Rudder left, 2 green. Rudder right, 2 green. Flight controls checked, free and clear. Okay. Put this back on status page. I feel like we got a little bit of an uphill slope here. It's taking a bit more power than normal to move this thing. Alright, let's take a quick gander and see what we got for ATC tonight. What we can expect. Alright. So, no ATC around here, although Greensboro has some, but looks like Louisville, we do have Indy Center on. Let's see if he'll be there when we get there. Alright, status page is engine. EAD is checked, green box. Exterior lights holding on that. Just a few minutes taxi here. Definitely feels like we're going uphill, though. You know what? What if we try a different field of view here? Where's the field of view at? Let's see what that looks like. Kinda like that. American Airlines here, huh? Okay. Well, we're coming up on runway 23. Charlotte traffic, UPS 2661 heavy, crossing 23 at Charlie. Charlie. Alright, I think we'll kill the music. We gotta get ready to take off here. Shot traffic UPS 2661 heavy clear 23 Charlie. Alright, let's get this ready to go here. We're coming up on our turn here pretty quick. Alright, let's go. We're gonna go heading select for takeoff. But we are gonna use profile. And here's Charlie 11. Child traffic UPS 2661 departing runway 18 left. Jojo 5 departure. Charlotte. Alright, crew. Let's go. Let's turn all the lights on. Radar switch on. Alright, we are clear for takeoff. Okay, looking good. Stabilize. Takeoff thrust. Thrust set. $80 knots clamp. B1. Rotate. Okay, positive rate. You're up. Okay, there's our climb thrust, pitching down a little bit. Alright, speed checks, flaps to track. Wow, why? We had this flap to track speed. I wonder what that's about. Speed check slut retract. Oh, that's why. I missed the detent for the slats. No wonder it went into that. Yikes. Alright, tell you what. Let's set the autopilot here before I screw anything else up. And we're gonna go direct to weights. There we go. Nav 2. Alright. Well, I screwed that one up, guys. I went to go to retract just the flaps that I took the slats up to, and then it went into low speed protection. I missed my detent. Oops. Don't tell my boss, right? I was wondering, like, wait, what the heck? Charlotte traffic UPS 2661 heavy is clear 18 left, Charlotte. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna fly a little bit. I'm in the mood.
Autopilot.
My aircraft.
Autopilot.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna lower the nose. We're gonna accelerate to 328. Okay, you can see on the nav display here, we're flying to intercept our course here to go out to Wade's. The flight directors tell me to go more to the right, but I'm gonna go for a more shallower entry onto the intercept with this. Yeah, don't tell anybody. Oops. Fortunately, the MD-11 is smarter than me, and it already figured out what I had done, and it had taken proactive steps to keep us from dying. It pushed the power all the way to max takeoff thrust from climb thrust to make sure we wouldn't run out of airspeed there. Okay, now we're on course to Wade's. Let's push the nose down a little bit. I'll let the autopilot take over now. Getting into some weather here. Okay, autopilot engaged. Getting a little bit of return on the weather radar up here, but it's not directly in our course. So, all right, let's do after takeoff checklist because we're pretty high up right now. Okay, landing gear is up, lights out. Spoiler handle disarmed. Auto brakes off. Flaps and slats are up, way up. Flap takeoff selector, flaps 15. ED is checked, no alerts. Exterior lights, taxi light, landing light, runway turn-off lights are off, and standing by for 18,000 feet for the altimeters, which is coming up pretty quick here. Okay, 18,000 feet, altimeter standard. Alright, after takeoff checklist complete. Okay, up to 34,000 feet. We'll be landing in less than an hour here. Okay, it looks like we've climbed above that weather, which is off to our left here. No longer painting on the radar, so that's good. ATIS is 118725. Let's see if we can pick that up on VHF2. 118725. 118725.
Charlotte traffic, American 7, taxiing runway 18 left.
Oh, yeah, we're done with them. Alright, let's go VHF2. We'll get that tuned in just in case we want to hear the ATIS as we get closer to Louisville. Alright, turn the music back on.
Advise on initial contact. You have information calls.
Oh, this is the ATIS. Alright, let me listen to that again.
Louisville International Airport ATIS information call 2356 Zulu. Wind 150 at 5. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 4,000. Few clouds at 13,000. Ceiling 18,000 Brooks. 23,000 Brooks. Temperature 22. 2.16. Altimeter 2993. ILS approach runway 17 left and runway 17 right. 29er. 11 NSC Sensi. Available only for OPR and CP.
Got it. Okay. So information golf is current. We're landing on 17 left because we're parking on ramp 6 again. Alright. Easy enough. So we are a little heavy tonight. Let me see here. Yeah, we're gonna do flaps 50 tonight because I can never seem to nail these landings. So we're gonna go flaps 50 for a landing tonight. Hopefully I can pull this one off because I never seem to be able to. Flaps 50 on 17 left. Wow, it's dark down there. Passing 300 for 340. Not gonna have a whole lot of time before we have to start descending here. So I think as soon as we level off, we'll go ahead and start going through our. Yes. So what you're listening to is called ATIS, automated terminal information system, and basically what that is this here. Well, ATIS, and it's every hour it's updated about 5 minutes till, and it's going to be this information here. So Louisville ATIS information, and this letter golf is an identifier, so you know which message that they're on. So every hour they change the ATIS and update the weather And then they'll give it another letter so that you and the controller are talking about the weather at the same time and not something that's an hour ago. So this is the Louisville information interview. There's the information gulf right here. You can see here. So basically everything that's in this message we heard verbally over the radio frequency. And that radio frequency for this airport is 118725. Now, what's going on here? Little rain, turbulent, flashy stuff here. I'm not quite sure what this is about. $1,000 to go. I'm surprised that we're getting this much turbulence and precipitation and there's nothing on the weather radar for this. Alright, we seem to be clear of it now. Alright, let's see, how long do we have to our top of descent? Uh, 98 miles. Okay, couple minutes. Oh, you know what? Might as well brief it now. We got the time. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and do the descent approach checklist. Landing data. So, we're going to be using flaps 50. That's an approach speed of 157. Runway length is 8,600 feet. We can plan for a full-length rollout on this. And then let's bring up some charts here. So if we take a look at Louisville, we're parking on ramp 6, so we're going to be landing on 17 left, which is the shorter of the two runways at Louisville. We'll plan on a full-length rollout down to either Delta 2 or Delta 1, and then that'll get us right to our parking spot. Alright, flaps 50, which I don't like. We're going to be using the ILS 17 left, probably from Lexi, and that's going to be right there. And before we do that, though, we are going to be on the Level 1 arrival. So star Level 1. So we're going to be picking it up at La Fox, and we're going to be flying these restrictions all the way down. And at some point, we're going to get radar vectors to the ILS here. But we should be talking to Louisville Indy Center here pretty soon. Alright, so there's your arrival. All of these crossing restrictions are already in the FMC. Now, let's talk about the approach. We're going to be on the ILS 17 left, more than likely at Lexi. Okay, so the minimum descent altitude is 3,600 feet from 114.8, which is the Louisville VR. So let's go ahead and put that in right now. Navrad 114.8. Put on VOR 2. So 25 nautical miles from here, we need to be 3,600 feet or higher. Alright. Now, also with that, the decision altitude is going to be 699 feet barrow. Let's put that in right now. 699. Make sure that guy was just talking to me. Okay, 699 barrow is set. So approach briefing on the ILS 17 left at Lexi. We need to be at 5,000 feet by Lexi, or is it 6,000? Radar fixed man through 6,000 feet, 210 knots. All right, 6,000 feet at Lexi. See the ILS, we need 1/2 mile visibility. Decision altitude's already set. In the case of a missed approach, we're going to climb to 1,000 feet, then climbing left-hand turn to 3,000 feet, direct to the Louisville VOR and hold. And we'll climb and hold 3,000 feet. So there you go. That's already programmed in. Okay, pretty standard. We've flown this approach many times. Alright. 128,225. So let's go ahead and get that ready. That's gonna be the Indy Center. Wait for him to call us up here. Okay, approach briefing is set. We'll do the radar now because there's nothing out in front of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Windshield anti-ice. I'll see how I feel when we get there. We might want it. It's a little cloudy out here, I think. Alright, decision height and minimum descent altitude is checked. Seatbelts are on. Altimeters, we're waiting on that. Alright, so any minute now we should be getting a call from Indy Center here. There it is. 128,225. Alright. Indy Center, good evening. UPS 2661 Heavy with you, flight level 340.
UPS 2661 Indy Center, ident.
Ident 2661.
UPS 2661, radar contact tree 4 miles south of the hazard DME. Descend via the level 1 arrival, landing south. The Louisville altimeter 2993.
Okay, we'll descend via the level 1 arrival. We'll plan on landing south. Prefer 17 left when we get there, but we can talk about that later. UPS 2661. Okay, so we're checked in with ATC now. We just need to fly her in. Some more of this weird weather phenomenon going on here, and some turbulence. Tell you what, let's go ahead and turn on the the windshield anti-ice for now. Actually, let's turn on all the anti-ice. We're definitely in some weather and it's pretty cold outside, so. All the anti-ice is on. It's kind of turbulent, kind of bumpy up here too.
Center Pilot 1411, can we step away for 5 minutes? Let me know when you're back. Roger. American 2795, Indy Center, you on the frequency?
Wow, it's super bumpy up here. Let's drop our speed down.
Delta 235, checking in flight level 260.
Delta 225, Indy Center, ident.
Well, just as fast as I was gonna do that. Never mind then. Alright, I was gonna drop us down to a turbulence penetration speed.
Delta 225, radar contact 13 miles southwest of the
back.
Bluefield VOR. Welcome aboard.
Alright, let's take her down to 0.82 Mach for turbulence penetration here.
Midwest 2303, you back?
Yep, I've been back for a while, 2303.
I guess I missed it. Midwest 2303, Memphis Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Finger change period.
In the virtual skies where pilots glide, a voice breaks through the night.
Oh my god, did you hear this guy?
Soft and clear. New paths emerge as stars reappear. Airwaves alive in the calm, dark air. Identified key markers, new bond share.
Oh my god, dude.
Crystal shift, future ignite. This world is not to me. Soar through the night. I know it's
ChatGPT must love you.
no, I'm sorry.
Brevity. What the heck was that all about?
American 2795, flight 30. American 2795, Indy Center, ident. Ident 2795. American 2795, radar contact 18 miles west of the Parkersburg VOR. Welcome aboard.
Alright, I think we're through this
And I'm center
turbulence
flight
right now. Let's go
14
back to
heavy
FMS speed here.
Loud and clear. Hello. Center Pilot 411 back with you. Got Delta at Indy as well. Welcome back. Center American 2295. Do you mind if we step back for about 15?
I guess that's a no.
American 2795, 11 on your back.
Or it's a yes. Okay. Alright, top of descent's coming up here in about 15 miles. Let me see. Oh, 9 miles. Wow. Okay, I guess I don't have to do math. Let's go ahead and reset our altitude. We'll put it down at 10,000 feet for now. Alright, we should get a vertical alert here in just about a minute or so.
Oscar Bravo 2025, clear direct to Vinny.
Here's the convenience contact with the series. Indianapolis Center, good evening. United 612 on the ground in Indianapolis requesting pushback and start.
Yeah, 612, Indy Center, push and start at your discretion as long as you're not pushing onto a taxiway.
Push it to the discretion, call for taxi, United 612.
Hey, vertical alert coming up.
Pelican 411, the Indianapolis altimeter 29994.
Alright, crew, head down.
The winds are 0204. Would you like runway 32 or runway, or correction, runway, actually, you're doing 3214 or 32 right, for correction, 2, which runway would you like?
You're all
Wow.
good. We can take 3-2 for Apocalypse 411.
Pelican 411, expect the ILS runway 32 approach.
Expect 3-2. We're getting runway soup there.
Well, Indianapolis always is.
I hear that.
For the amount of times the tower approach controller, I've mixed up 3-2 and 2-3.
It's almost comical. It's like they did that on purpose.
Oh, it's comical. At any rate, it's comical. Alright. We are descending via the little one.
At 28,000 or 36,000.
Let's put this guy back on terrain.
American 4785, Indy Center, high down. American 4785, radar contact 2 at 9 miles northeast of the Glade Springs VOR. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, American 4785.
Alright, crew. We are descending through flight level 300 for 15,000.
Indy Center, citation 431 Bravo Whiskey, looking to pick up clearance from Indianapolis to Cincinnati.
And remember, 1 Bravo Whiskey, Indy Center, here go to the Cincinnati Airport by the Indy 2 departure, radar vector Shelbyville, then as filed. Maintain 3000, expect 3000, 10 minutes after departure. The departure is this frequency, squawk 4544.
Okay, cleared to me. Cincinnati, Indy 1 departure, Shelby. Plan to maintain 3000, expect 3000, 10 minutes after departure with you, squawk 4544 for citation 1 Bravo Whiskey.
Number 1 Bravo Whiskey, read back correct.
That's a 225. Cannot anchors my climb to 34,000 feet.
And Delta 225, climb to maintain flight level 340.
I maintain flight level 340. That's 225.
United 612. On the ground in Indianapolis, ready for taxi information, Delta.
United 612, runway 2, tree right, taxi by Hotel Romeo Bravo.
Runway 2, tree right via Hotel Romeo and Bravo, United 612.
Okay, we got an FMS message here to add some drag, so speed brakes extend.
Indy Center, Southwest 1517, also on the ground in Indianapolis. Request taxi 23 right.
That's 1517, runway 2, tree right. You can follow the United 8320 information, Delta is current.
Follow the United, and we have Delta, Southwest 1517, thanks.
Center, American 3352 with U3 to North Victoria, descending into C6.
Alright, speed brake retract.
American 3352, ND Center, radar contact. Send via the Seagroom, I assume 6 relics, that's what you said. No, you filed 5. Expect runway 18 left at Cincinnati.
Right left, and send via, yeah, we don't have Navigraph, so sim brief is old.
Yeah, you still could have manually changed it.
And too much work.
Yeah, says the guy flying a complicated aircraft in the flight sim, it takes time to set up.
Airbus is one button.
That's why I don't fly Airbus. American 3352, the Cincinnati altimeter 2995. 95.
Okay, we're coming up. Oh, add drag. Speed brakes extend.
Indy Center FedEx 418 Heavy staying at Indianapolis with, looks like information Delta request taxi.
29903 on the altimeter. Let's set that now. 29er.
Alright, FedEx 418, heavy ND Center. Let's get a bunch of closed taxiways down to the FedEx ramp. Call me for taxi short of November.
Alright, we'll call it that sort of November FedEx 418.
Alright. Altimeter set. 29903. Speed brake retract.
And just to clarify, FedEx 418, you want us to taxi all the way down in November? I know you said something about closed taxiways. Are we expecting 2 tree left for 418?
FedEx 418, it'll be runway 2 tree right, 2 tree left is closed and is called short of November.
Copy, we'll set 2 tree right for FedEx 418.
Yeah, 612 really short, 2 tree right, Indianapolis.
Alright, turn the music off. We're getting a little low here. No more music.
Yeah, it's 6 at 12. The winds are 360 at tree flat, runway heading, runway 2 tree right, clear for takeoff.
2 tree right, clear for takeoff, runway heading on departure, United 612.
UPS 2661, contact, global approach 132.07.
3207 for UPS 2661. So long. One, 3, 2.
Flight 411, descend to maintain 6,000.
That is 6,000, Poggle 411.
Louisville approach. Good evening, UPS 2661 heavy with you. Descending through 16,000.
UPS 2661, Louisville approach, Global altimeter 29993, expect runway 17 left.
Okay, we'll expect 17 left, UPS 2661.
And you did 17 left, is that correct?
A firm. Oh, I didn't know we had another approach controller on. That's cool. Oh, he's just come on, that's why. Oh, we got tower and ground. Alright, well, let's get that on VHF2. So 124.2. .2 for tower. And then ground should be 121.7 if I recall. Let me look. 121.7. Yep, there is. Okay, so we got tower and ground on VHF2. And we've got approach on VHF1. Add drag, got it. Oh yeah, we need to add a lot of drag. We're way fast here. We should be at 280 knots. Alright, let's go a lot of drag. A lot of drag. So I got basically my speed brakes out full. Coming in really hot right now. Come on, baby, slow down. speed brakes track. Okay, let's go ahead and get exterior lights on. Okay, descent checklist complete. Alright, let's go ahead and go speed brakes extend. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and take her down to 6,000 feet. Alright, we need to get slowed down right away. Like, we are so fast here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go vertical speed mode because we're just coming out way too fast. I gotta get some speed off.
Skywest 2319, Louisville approach or departure.
Let's go slats extend.
And departure, sorry about that. We're 5,000, climbing 13,000, Skywest 2319.
Skywest 2319, Louisville departure, radar contact.
Alright, let's go back to profile. And we should be able to take off speed brakes. Okay, I see Louisville Airport off to our 11 o'clock there. And we're going to keep the speed up for a bit here.
Skywest 2319, contact Indy Center on 128.22, 2822.
2822, Skywest 2319, see ya.
Okay, and this is a nice slow drive over to Louisville now. Thousand to go. Okay, leveling off to 6,000 feet. Louisville's off to our 11 o'clock. Kind of see it over there. There she is. The aircraft up there. On a little nose high because we're very heavy. So I'm basically going as fast as I can go without having to go into flaps 15. I just have the slats extended right now.
UPS 2661 heavy, descend and maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000 UPS 2661 heavy. Alright, crew, down to 4,000. Alright, that's a little unscheduled, so we'll just go vertical speed. 1,000 feet a minute. Alright, so historically my flaps 50 landings are always garbage, so I'm going to do my very best tonight to try something new. So as I'm coming in for the flare, I'm going to keep the power in until about 20 feet. Instead of what I normally start chopping around 50, I'm going to keep power in until about 20 feet, just to try to arrest the sink rate just a little bit there. Because when these things are all the way out to 50, it's just tons of drag. So you really start losing speed fast and the aircraft wants to sink. $1,000 to go. Hey, there's Louisville over there. Looks like we have a Cessna 172 at the general aviation area. Our runway is basically right there.
UPS 2661 heavy, reduce speed to 210 knots.
Hey, down 210 UPS 2661. Guess I was coming in a little faster, huh? Alright, 210 knots. Alright, let's go flaps 15. Alright, now since we have the time, let's go ahead and arm the speed brakes and the auto brakes. So let's go spoilers armed, speed brakes, auto brakes minimum rather. Alright. Approach speed 157, landing speed 152. Okay, coming right. At any moment here, I'm expecting a turn to the left here to intercept the ILS. Alright, let's go FMS speed.
UPS 2661 heavy, turn left, heading 260 vectors for the approach.
Okay, left 260 UPS 2661. Alright, crew. 261, let's go flaps 28. Sorry, heading 260, and we're gonna get vectors for the ILS here.
UPS 2661, descend and maintain 3000.
Down to 3000 UPS 2661. Alright, vertical speed. Oh. Thousand to go.
UPS 2661, 5 miles from Morgue, turn left heading 200, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 17 left approach.
Okay, left 200, and we will intercept localizer for 17 left, then cleared for the approach 17 left, ILS 2661. Wow, that was a lot. Alright, localizer captured, we already got it. Alright, let's go gear down. Flaps 35. Oh, it's fine. Okay, before our landing checklist, landing gear down, 4 green, spoilers are armed, auto brakes minimum, flaps and slats holding on that. Let's go flaps, waiting on speed check. Speed checks, flaps 50.
UPS 2661, heavy, contact tower 124.2.
Over to tower, 24-2, UPS 260-61. So long. Louisville Tower, UPS 2661 on the ILS 17 left approach. Louisville Tower, UPS 2661 heavy on the ILS 17 left approach.
Navy Bravo Tango
UPS 2661 still on the departure frequency.
Roger, I'm sorry about that. I'll swap over.
Bravo Tango 679, Louisville Tower.
2500.
Bravo Tango 679, Louisville Tower.
Louisville Tower, UPS 2661 heavy on the ILS 17 left approach.
Stabilizer motion.
What is going on with my radios?
Bravo Tango 679, Louisville Tower.
Louisville Tower, UPS 2661 heavy, radio check.
UPS 2661 heavy, Louisville Tower, wind 2203, runway 17 left, clear to land. Caution, traffic is still on the runway. May have to have you go around.
Copy that. We're clear to land, but we'll watch that traffic, UPS 2661 heavy. Alright, crew, I'm going to keep the autopilot engaged here because there's traffic on the runway.
UPS 2661 heavy, you are clear to land. Traffic no factor now.
Hey, clear to land, 17 left, UPS 2661 heavy. Alright, crew, clear to land. Alright, autopilot off. my aircraft. Alright, here we go. Alright, wish me luck, guys. I hate flaps 50 landings.
1,000.
Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's keep some power in.
500.
Oof. Come on, I want to stick this.
400.
Getting fast, getting way fast there.
Approaching minimum. Minimum 200.
Jeez.
100.
Alright.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Come on. There we go. Way better, way better. Max reverse.
UPS 2661 Heavy, welcome home to Worldport. You can exit right when able and contact ground on point 7. Have a good night.
Okay, left when able and over to ground, UPS 2661 Heavy.
Man, sorry about all that. Appreciate your help.
No problem, not your fault. Rogue pilots. I think we did okay there. I ate up a little more runway than I wanted to, and I basically went off manual braking and basically was standing on the brakes there, max reverse. But I think we got it done. All right, let's go ahead and contact ground. We'll slow her down here. Louisville ground UPS 2661 Heavy is clear. 17 left. Request taxi to ramp 6.
UPS 2661 Heavy, taxi to ramp 6 via Delta, Delta 2.
Ramp 6 via Delta, Delta 2, UPS 2661 Heavy. Alright, crew, let's do our after landing checklist here. Okay, spoiler handles up, retract. Slats are up, retract. Auto brakes off. Radar switch off. Landing lights off. Runway turn off. Nose lights stay on. High intensity off. APU started. Stab trim 3 degrees. Aircraft nose up. After land checklist complete. Alright. Alright, what's the landing rate? What's the landing rate? How do we do? Oh, I'll take that. 146. Not bad, not bad. I'll take that. That's very good. Oh, absolutely. Thanks for joining me. So during the flare, I took up a little more runway than I would have liked. So we probably ate up an extra 1,000 feet on the flare, but it was a real nice soft touchdown for an MD-11. And I just had to get on the brakes pretty hard there at the end because I felt like a little bit of ground rush there as we're getting near the end. So in hindsight, I probably should have used auto brakes max. Would have been a little more preferable for this thing, but you know, manual braking works too. Okay, coming right. Coming left. And we'll be making a left-hand turn here in just a second. Oh, there's my marshaller. Okay. Okay, parking brake set. Okay, parking checklist. Transponder off. Fuel switches off. 3, 1, 2. Wing and engine anti-ice. Oh, I think we turned that off. I can't believe I left that on. Oops. Windshield defog is off. Emergency power switch off. I've got to have a checklist for that. I would have forgot it was on. IRS switches, nose landing light is off, beacon light is off, wheel chocks. Alright, ground power unit, parking brake released, external power is on, APU power is off, APU is off. There we are, guys. Welcome back to Louisville. This jet should be back in service now. It's been sitting at Charlotte for 3 weeks. Now it's back home where it belongs, so somebody else can fly it around. Thank you guys so much for watching. I enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.